All right. Everybody accounted for, present? If you don't hear me right now, just give me a shout. It's not possible, right? All right. So, we are here on the last night of our outdoor season. We've got 109 cars in the pits. It's a good crowd. We are not starting at 4 o'clock, but we're almost ready to go. All right? So, it's going to get a little bit chilly. So, before we say anything else, do your job turn marshaling. When your race is up, try to be ready to go and ready to stage. When the race before you is on the track, you guys be staging here. And if all that goes efficiently, I promise you, unless we have a computer problem or something out of my control, we will roll on as quickly and as efficiently as it's possible. All right? We have some points battles to decide tonight. We'll keep you updated and afloat of how that's going as the night goes. I'm going to have those printed off so that I have those ready so that we can announce and talk about those as the night happens. We have 4 heat races of super late models. So if that holds true throughout the night, if that doesn't change with folks who come in late or anything like that, we will take the winners from each heat race to the A main, and we'll take the top 4 from the B. Okay? That will settle the score for the super lates. Everybody else will fall in line as you typically do. 2 rounds of mains. I have the heat lineups posted in just 5 minutes as soon as I finish talking. They're in my hand. We'll get those posted. I need everyone to take a look at those to make sure you're listed in the correct class and that you're listed at all. I make mistakes every single week with this, so the quicker you find those mistakes and come and let me know, the quicker we'll get that corrected. So a couple housekeeping things. First of all, when the night is over, we're going to give away our championship awards here tonight for our summer. We forgot to take pictures today during our winter awards, so we lost our top 3 in every class. We needed pictures for that. I'm going to send out some messages and at least try to get the champions to send me a picture with their award so I can get those posted later to Facebook. But the top 3 in every class tonight, and we'll announce those as that happens. We'd like to get photos with you with your awards, and also the top 3 for podium finishers tonight. We'll get those pictures too. We'll do that inside as soon as the races are over, or maybe even a little sooner if I can get away from the computer. Secondly, tonight's the last night of the outdoor season. We move indoors in just a couple weeks. I know a lot of people has stored a bunch of their stuff in the barn. Some of it has been there all summer long and hasn't been moved. Nevertheless, whether it's been there for months or if it's only been there for 1 week, after tonight, if it belongs to you, take it home. If you don't take it home with you tonight, it belongs to my dad, and he'll probably throw it away. So make sure if it belongs to you and it's inside and you've been storing stuff in there, please do not continue to use our indoor facility as a storage space, as we'll need that space soon enough as we move into our indoor. And let's see, there was one more thing that my dad told me to mention. Where's he at? What was the other thing, Dad?
Pit spots
Oh, yeah.
after the night.
Today, pit spots indoors were due. If you have not paid for your indoor pit spot, when you leave tonight, you do not have an indoor pit spot. We have people waiting for those. We've been posting on Facebook for the last 2 or 3 weeks that today is the deadline. So if you have not made arrangements, you may need to see the boss and take care of that with him. But pit spots for the indoors are due today. Now, back to the race night. You're enjoying this, aren't you? He's always happy. Anyway, back to our race night tonight. I think everybody's been here before, and if not, follow suit from what you see. I'll try to keep this brief rather than a lengthy pit or driver's meeting. We're going to start at this line here in turn number 4. The 10 scale guys will go on the tone, and that's the only tone they need to hear. 5th scale guys will start you on the tone, but every restart will be based on the leader. We expect the leader to start with a slow, steady pace until he gets near the line, and then we'll go at that point. If there's a caution that needs to be called, if you feel like that caution is yours and you're willing to man up and take that, please lean back, let us know. That will send you to the tail, but it's also the courteous thing to do. If we clearly see who a caution is on, we'll send you to the tail, but if we don't, if there's 2 people involved, we'll have to send both of them to the back. You guys know the drill. You've been here before. You see it all happen. One thing that's a little different tonight, We've moved the discs up just a little bit because the track's so soft. That's the reason we haven't been practicing, because the track really didn't need to have cars on it until the very last minute. It's still going to be a little bit soft, but we've moved the discs up just a little bit. Typically, if you short circuit inside those blocks, we're going to take a lap away from you. Tonight, just to make sure that we're keeping everybody honest and out of the mud inside the discs, if you clear the discs with all fours in a manner of making a lap rather than wrecking or spinning into the infield, if you make a lap inside those discs and you clear them, we'll dock you a lap. So that means try extra hard to stay on the right side of the discs. On the track side of the discs is what we're shooting for, okay? So if you clear the discs on the inside, that means if your tires aren't even hitting the discs and you're on the inside of those, that'll cost you a lap. That's a good way for us to try to keep the mud off the racetrack for everybody else. All right? If you make a conscious effort, I'm pretty sure you can do it. I think that's it. Anything else? Last call. Any questions, concerns, comments? All right, let's do it. I've got the lineups. JD's getting ready to post those for me. Please take a look and then come let me know if I made mistakes. I'm sure I will have.
Hey, Brian. Are we still qualifying? Yeah, we're doing the exact same thing we're supposed to be doing. Oh, okay. When you said heat, you have heat. I was like, oh, sorry. Yeah.
Fifth scales will happen exactly as they typically do. 2 minutes for your round of qualifying. I didn't really specify that. That was a good question. But we'll run 2 minutes, and your top 5 laps will count as your average.
He has all that under control. As much as I can. Yeah, let's do it very dry. Maybe not on the track because it's so soft.
Hey, one other thing. I mentioned earlier at our reverse raffle that Terry Tope had a stroke a week or so ago. I don't know if anyone missed that today. I talked to Terry an hour or so ago, and he asked if we were going to have a live feed. So that means I believe Terry's watching right now and probably listening. We were talking about maybe going out on a track and giving him a good wave as a group. But because the track's so soft, we're probably not going to be able to do that. But our live feed camera is right here on the corner of this Easy Up. The audio from our live feed comes from that camera. So if you want to give Terry a little shout later, all you got to do is walk over in front of that camera and put your big mug right in front of it and just say hey to Terry. He'll be able to hear what you're saying if you speak right into the camera at him, give him a wave. He'll probably be happy to know that you've been thinking of him. Once again, that's right here in front of my dad's canopy. It's got a little white light all the way around it. That'll show you that that's the camera. If you want to do that anytime during the night, just don't say anything dirty to him. He won't appreciate that, I'm sure. That got a chuckle. All right, he's probably listening right now. Hopefully he's doing good and healing quickly. All right, keep on checking out those heat lineups. We'll get ready to go.
Brian, what are you doing to me? Put me in the very first one says you're going to make me take my brand new car. I did, bro.
Go run that track in, Aaron. Go run that track in.
No, I'm not. Get out of it.
I think you left me off on it.
Did I? Yeah, resort.
I just saved you, penalty.
Yeah, resort, Brian.
Aaron's not happy. We gotta take a bath. Go run that track in, Aaron. Go run that track in.
We can do it.
Hey, Terry. Hope you get well soon. That's an easy one for me. I'll write it down on Mark page. Back up here now, of course, with these screws. I have no idea.
Jim was going to run one of Terry's cars, and he said, these body coats, what are they, handmade? They're not handmade. This is about a second. No, the brakes do. The whole post and everything. You just put something in.
JD Snyder, if you can hear me, JD Snyder, if you can head my way, I've got a quick question for you. JD Snyder. All right, one more thing before we get started. One thing I failed to mention during our drivers meeting, often when we have one of our Barn Raceway family in need, health-wise, financially, whatever, we try to help out a little bit. We're going to take up a collection and send for Terry Tope tonight. That's one thing I didn't talk about during the drivers meeting, but we do want to do that. It doesn't matter if you want to give $1, if you want to give $100, whatever you feel like. If you'd like to give, please do. If you don't have anything to give or you prefer not to, that's fine. It's certainly not a mandatory thing, but it's something we do like to do anytime that we can. I have the money being that we put our sign-in money in here now, and we've already taken the sign-in money out, so we'll use that for Terry's money. So if anyone wants to donate money, and if it's okay with Richard, I'm speaking for him, but I'm going to send the money with Richard when we leave. He'll take it to Terry. He's seeing him most often. So we'll do that now while we're waiting to get our races started. Our first race will happen in about 10 minutes. I think we'll have everything ready to go in about 10 minutes. So once again, if you'd like to donate to Terry Tope, I've got that money bin here just to the left of me. If you'd like to donate, you're welcome to do so. If you don't have cash with you but you would like to donate, please let me know. We'll get that worked out so we can take care of it and get that sent to him as well.
His control. It's a 7. I mean, he'd have pointed to that, but I don't know how to have price to do. But yeah, it ain't.
So this is the one that Terry was on.
That's what I wanted to make ask him, but he drove one last week.
No, you're the one. I was trying to figure out who it was exactly.
So this ain't the one you drove. So that's Terry's car. And I just got to figure out how to not mine it is.
Right. Well, I thought you said the one that because he said he was going to the world and I knew what the world was.
Oh, no. You might have had somebody else that was done that. I ran his car recalls on Facebook last week. Black body. That's what I ran.